so far?
Well, I tell you what, what we see is the same thing we saw on the junior college film. He's a good-sized back. He's quick. Got great hands. Catches the ball in the backfield. He's a great blocker. And the junior college coach I know very well, Danny Palmer. And if Danny Palmer says a guy can play, he can play. I mean, he's coached a lot of good backs and recruited a lot of good backs. So when we were in the market for a junior college back, he told us about him, and we went and recruited him. Not a lot of people are going to think of 2-year, mid-year back. But we did, and once we did, a lot of other people started recruiting. Well, it was a little too late. He had already signed. Right. And I tell you what, he's a good, tough runner, and he can catch the ball and he's got quick feet.
You got to be delighted what he's been giving you because you really needed it at a crucial time right now.
Oh, yeah. I tell you what, we're pleased as a coaching staff. I recruited a young man and went out there to Texarkana, Texas, and we're real excited. He was a hard worker, and he's really helping us out. And I tell you what, his teammates really like him a lot, which is key. Junior college guy just showed up, and teammates like him. He's a real quiet kid, but he works hard. When he comes to practice, he comes to work.
How has the adjustment period been for him, not only on the field, but in the school setting, too?
Of course, academics, is going to be, difficult because it's different. So he's not struggling, but he's got to work. But the key thing on the field, the terminology is the key thing in football. What we call one play at the junior college, they call it something different.
Right.
So he just gotta transform it, I should say, into what we call it here. But I tell you what, he's done a nice job picking up the offense. Really has.
How about Ralph?
Picking up the offense?
No, we already know the answer to that. Just how he's looking and
I
how
tell
he's
you what,
producing.
Ralph is looking really good. You guys can see him in practice. He's looking a little thicker. Lower body, upper body's looking a lot thicker, and he's probably 198, almost 200, which is good for Ralph. The knee is, he's good to go. He can run, do everything, but, our deal is this. Hey, if we don't need Ralph this spring, let's see what these other guys can do. Let's just see what the Shavers can do, the Pilgrims can do, and even the Gavin Roberts.
Right. Do you feel like, I know it's the spring, but do you feel like you've accumulated some depth at the running back spot to maybe withstand some bumps and bruises next year?
I wish Ralph was out there going 100 miles an hour, okay? But, it kind of helps the team, because he's out there and he's coaching, he's pushing the guys, but it gives those other guys an opportunity now to learn the offense, to understand how we're blocking certain plays, and understand how to run, and how to be a running back. So I tell you what, I feel pretty good with the depth. If I can just keep them all healthy, right? Which I can knock on wood right now. Because if they all stay healthy, we should be okay. We got some depth. That's the key. Some depth.
You always hear about, the ACL injuries, and it's so much mental when you get to a certain stage. Will that be the case with Ralph, and just how he reacts after that first, hard hit to the knee?
This is Ralph's second knee surgery. It's his second. So, he came back off of that one, and we expect him to come back off of this one. But once again, he's got to take that first hit. But we got him out there running around, so the running part won't be a problem. Planting and cutting, because he's doing that. He just got to go in there and take that first hit. And I believe once he takes that first hit, he's going to be just fine. Because he's running around, cutting and doing all that stuff.
So you don't see right now, at least, any kind of loss of speed or acceleration?
You didn't see him out there catch that swing? Oh, you guys were gone. You guys were gone by then when he caught that swing. Yeah, he was moving pretty good. I don't have a problem with Ralph.
Good deal.
Hey,
thanks.